Some people like dogs, others love them. But for one remarkable woman, her love for Alaskan Malamutes became the very rhythm of her life. Her home is no ordinary house. It's a living, breathing sanctuary where 13 majestic Malamutes roam. When you walk through her gate, you're met with the sound of paws racing over gravel, deep playful barks and tails wagging like a sea of fur and joy. But behind that joy is a story of dedication, sacrifice, and an unshakable bond. It all began a few years ago with just one dog. She had always admired the breed, their thick double coats, powerful build, and that noble, almost wolf-like face that carries a spark of warmth in the eyes. The day she brought her first Malamute home, she thought she was simply adding a companion to her life. But one turned into two, then three, and soon she stopped counting. What she didn't fully realize at first was that Malamutes aren't just pets. They're companions with big personalities, boundless energy, and an endless need for love and attention. Her mornings now start at sunrise. The first sound is always the rustle of paws outside her bedroom door. 13 Malamutes don't just form a pack, they form a small army. Organizing them is essential, so she divides them into two groups, 8 in one large play area and 5 in another. This isn't just for space, it's to keep the peace, because each dog has its own quirks and moods. Some get along like lifelong friends, others prefer their own company. Managing so many means she needs help. She hires assistants to keep up with feeding, grooming, and cleaning. Malamutes eat a lot, not just in quantity, but in quality. Puppies especially require constant monitoring, meals at the right times, and space to safely explore without getting into trouble. They run, they wrestle, they nap, and then they do it all over again, she laughs, describing the endless cycle of Malamute energy. Among all her dogs, there's one she calls her shadow, Puffy. He's never far from her side, always seeking her eyes as if to silently check, "Are you still here?" Their bond is unshakable. But Puffy is not the only one with a story. Manuka and Goyard are social butterflies with humans, but have no patience for other dogs. Hugo is her quiet observer, perfectly content with a brief hug before wandering off to watch the world from a distance. Pooh is the affectionate one, demanding constant cuddles. And then there's Truffle and Chelsea, who prefer the sidelines, watching the chaos unfold like wise old souls who have seen it all. Of course, life with 13 Malamutes comes with moments of tension. Once, guests arrived with 2 of their own dogs. Within minutes, the peaceful yard turned into a barking storm, each dog staking its claim to space and status. They're like people, she explains, each with their own personality, likes and dislikes. But these moments are the exception, not the rule. Most days are filled with the happy rhythm of feeding, playing, grooming, and quiet evenings when the pack settles down, their breathing filling the room with a steady, comforting sound. She admits it's hard work, the costs, the time, the emotional investment, but the joy they bring overshadows it all. "They brighten my life," she says softly. "I can't imagine a day without them." For her, these Malamutes are far more than animals. They're her family, her reason to get up in the morning, and her reminder that love is most powerful when it's given freely, even when it's exhausting. Her story is proof that patience and care can turn a life full of chaos into one full of meaning. And as she looks out over her happy, howling family, it's clear they haven't just filled her home, they've filled her heart. If you enjoyed watching this video, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more incredible stories.